This weekend we have the rose-colored candle investments for Gaudete Sunday. It's a little Latin for us. Let us rejoice. And back in the sacristy, those of us back there were recalling a very, very funny story between Lori and I this summer. And I was rejoicing so much that I've got a headache now. I was laughing so hard. So I think that's always a really good sign. If you're rejoicing that much that you get a headache from laughing, I think God is laughing with us, okay? So our readings really are set up for this Gaudete thing, this rejoicing stuff. Our first reading put it out there for us. Shout for joy, right? Shout for joy. O daughter Zion, sing joyfully. Be glad and exult with all your heart. Our second reading from Paul's letter to the Philippians, brothers and sisters, rejoice in the Lord always. I say it again, rejoice. And then he says, your kindness should be known to all. The Lord is near, have no anxiety at all. This gives us a hint in how we're to understand our gospel. When he says, your kindness should be known to all. Because think about when all of these people were asking John the Baptist, what should we do? What should we do? Right? Because they had gone out to him paying attention to their sinfulness, repenting, right? They had already recognized their sins, and then he was saying, so what should I do? What should I do? All these different people. And did you notice the commonality in the responses? The commonality I recognized in there was be other-centered. Don't be self-centered. Now, isn't that true? When you look into your own life, when you are doing something for someone else, doesn't that give cause for a little bit of rejoicing? If you're doing something begrudgingly, like, I wish I wasn't doing this, take a step back. Because my guess is the person that you're doing it for really doesn't want you to do it either. Unless it's one of those really, really important things, and they'll put up with your attitude too. But when we are truly other-centered, there's typically joy that comes with that. And I know there's an awful lot of other-centeredness going on with the people that I look out here and I see. I see people that I know are doing amazing things for other people. And so you're bringing joy to me. I am rejoicing because of all of the goodness that I know is flowing out from here, from all of you. So let us rejoice. Let us call to mind the ways that God has called us and continues to call us to allow our kindness to show. And let us go and try to be that voice of hope for people who might be experiencing anxiety. There is a letter that we published in a bulletin this weekend to people who are experiencing anxiety. The letter that we published is the one that we heard of first. We heard it first from the USCCB, the United States Council of Catholic Bishops, wrote a letter to immigrants. showing their solidarity with them, promising to be there for them. And then the bishops of Nebraska wrote one later. And that came too late to put into the bulletin, okay? So it's not there. But you do have the letter from the bishops' conference in D.C. It's a good reminder for all of us to know that there are brothers and sisters in our midst that are filled with anxiety right now. And I know that there have been so many. We have an immigration team from our parish, and there's others who have embraced immigrant families and striven to welcome them and get them settled and continue to pour out other-centeredness upon them that has removed a lot of anxiety. But there's still a whole community of faithful people who have that anxiety now. So let us continue to pray and work for the other. Allow our kindness to show through so that hopefully that we can do whatever we can to relieve that anxiety that has been brought to the surface.